My name is Paul Sheffield, this is my buddy Pete Jr., and this is Best Thing on the Menu, Panda Express. Pete, thanks so much for joining us.
Happy to be here.
Happy to have you.
Listen, I appreciate you letting us start an hour later than originally.
Family first.
Well, here's what it is. With my wife, the kids, we got a crazy household.
Yeah.
Within marriage, when you try to when you say something to your wife, my wife, she likes a long runway, lots of time to expect. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So if I was like, hey, I'm leaving in an hour, her response would have been, oh. Oh is bad.
Oh. Oh is never good.
You want, sounds good.
We want her happy so you can have a good time.
Exactly. I want to enjoy this meal. I don't want to
explore the menu. One small problem is Panda was extremely, if not too efficient in this because it was ready 30 minutes before we were.
Yes.
And so I had to go run and pick it up before you even got here, just because we want to make sure we have the best dining experience. I can't have this sitting here for 45 minutes. So a little bit different than in previous weeks, but we're ready to go. And though completely coincidental, your wife knows a little bit about the Asian cuisine.
Yes, sir. I'm in an interracial marriage. My wife is Filipino. I am an appreciator of Asian cuisine.
A connoisseur, if you will.
Sure.
Some technique. This is going to be very far from Filipino cuisine. This is American.
But that's okay.
Chinese.
I love all different kinds of Asian food, Panda included.
And thankfully, first place to give us enough sauce, which was fantastic.
Yeah, we're covered.
So we're covered. First, right off the bat, a little bit of a disappointment, I'm going to say, not going to lie. They used to do the sweet and sour sauce in the cups. They would pour it and have sides of sweet and sour. Now we've got ketchup packets of sweet and sour. This is going to really, it's starting off on the wrong foot. Starting off on the wrong foot. What would be, are you a sauce guy? Or do you like things?
Oh, yeah.
You a sauce guy?
Need the sauce, yeah. Extra sauce, as much as they can give me.
Me too.
Which, by the way, I don't like places where they charge you for the sauce.
Oh.
It's like, what are we doing?
Rule of thumb.
Ridiculous.
I've purchased your food. You let me decide how saucy we're going.
Like Mo Betta's, like they've got me.
Yep.
Because I'm going to keep coming back, but I don't appreciate that little upcharge, the little nick
every time.
Yeah, not a fan.
Let's dive right into it. We're going to start. They actually have appetizers at Panda Express. You may not have known. Everyone gets the little 2-meat or 3-meat combo, but they have what's known as sides as appetizers. There's 3 of them.
Here we go.
Where do you want to start? We have a veggie spring roll, a chicken egg roll, and the cream cheese ragoon / wontons.
These cream cheese look a little elaborate, so I think
go ahead and grab one. We're going to start with the ragoon. Not as crispy as you'd want it to. Yeah. And it should be fresher than that. But I will say I'm a sweet and sour sauce on this. You have to.
You know, I think I'm going to just follow your leads, good sir.
Absolutely. We got to make sure we try all the sauces. I've never had half of their sauces, but the sweet and sour I have had. This is going to be. You can't dip it. That's a big problem for me.
It feels weird.
It feels weird.
I don't know how I feel about that.
I don't feel good about it, but let's see if it really does make a difference.
All right, here we go. I'm still a fan. You know?
Cream cheese is good. Got a little bit of an onion or chive in there.
Yeah.
I'd eat that.
You know, the crispiness factor, we could chalk that up.
We could chalk it up. But there's a little...
Being ready in 30 minutes before.
But still, it's the first thing we're eating. This thing should still be crispy. We're less than an hour from ordering. That should be crispy still.
Fair point.
That means that was ready 2 hours before. And I did prime lunch rush. I was like, let's do this right.
Should have been fresh.
Should have been fresher, but
still
it's not bad. I don't hate it. I don't hate it at all.
Yeah.
We're gonna split these. We only got 2.
Hit me.
So we're gonna start with this is the veggie spring roll.
Cheers.
Just looks. Oh, thank you. Looks like just cabbage and onion.
It kind of has like this like fried mozzarella vibe in there. I'm looking at it. It looks like straight cheese, but I don't know.
But it's straight veggie.
Okay. Let's do it.
We're gonna do this. I don't think I've ever had one of these, and I don't think I'll ever have it again.
Here's the deal. My mother-in-law.
Ooh.
One of the things that she... Okay, so I have to ask you.
Do it. Hit me.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Greek heritage, right?
Absolutely.
First generation.
First generation, 100%.
What is the Panda Express version of Greek food out there?
Oh, man.
Right?
The Gyro Hero. I think they have there's a little.
And somebody who, as I'm sure, has had authentic.
Yes, I've been to Greece. I've been to Athens.
There you go.
And I've lived in a immigrant's home.
So how do you feel then about that place making the? Are you just like?
It has its place, though. It has its place. Here's the
gotcha.
thing. Like, I will always run up an American-style gyro or gyro, whatever. That doesn't bother me at all. Where I start to have an issue is like the moussaka, the spinnacle pitain. When there's some of more like, if it was a recipe my yaya made, then I'm more critical of it. But like a gyro's a gyro. That's no big deal.
Yeah.
You pick your spots.
With Filipino and Chinese cuisine, there's not a lot of overlap, but some.
Sure.
So my mother-in-law makes a killer spring roll.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
no.
So it's just like you have it and you're like, that's what a perfect spring roll is.
So you just got disappointed.
But I can still appreciate the fast food version of it.
It was crispy. It was good.
It was still good.
It did just fine. I would cheese ragoon over the veggie spring roll all day, though.
Yeah.
All day.
Yeah.
And now, I will say, in college, at Panda Express, I love their egg rolls. This is one of the things that's going to take me back. I actually really liked these things.
Yeah.
That's why I never have had the veggie spring roll before today, because if I was ever getting anything rolled, it's the chicken egg roll.
Yeah.
So let's see if
You're still going sweet and sour, right?
Yeah, I'm not going to go crazy with anything else. That's all. That's my dip of choice.
All right, I'm going to follow your lead here.
Gee, for that, so much better. So much better. I'm going to double bite that.
Yeah, I think so.
I've tried to be open to new things starting this show, but sometimes just the best is the best.
Okay, that's another thing, because I can try anything. I'm open to anything. But I am, like, ridiculously boring. I could eat the same thing every day, and often do.
Often do. My wife has come around to it, but at first she was like,
oh, it drives my wife crazy.
You just make 3 eggs every morning? I'm like, yeah, 100%.
My wife still asks me what do I want for dinner, and I'm like, why are we've been married 12 years. I've said the same thing. You know what I mean?
I absolutely know what you mean. Not greasy, very light. It's heavy on chicken and onion. That's what I get forward as far as that. But there's some other, I feel like there's a little bit of a cream cheese in there, a nice filling. No complaints.
Of the three, I'd say that's the
that's
clear,
your favorite.
the clear winner. Come on. That's your point, college classic, that one takes you back.
It takes you back. You got to have a little bit of an egg roll. We're already diving right into the meat of the menu. As on the show, I like to show portions, so I'd get a little bit of variation. So this is your large tub. This is what it's going to look like if you get the large. This is your medium, and this is just the little guy. This is the sampler, and that's what we're all about, is just sampling. We're going to start off with your bases. So we have your chow mein, you have your fried rice. Oh, this is your fried rice, and then the super greens. Have you ever had the super greens?
I have not had the super greens.
We're going to find out about what super greens are. Where do you want to start?
Let's go super greens.
Super greens.
Because I have not had that before.
Health conscious folk? How health conscious are you?
I would say if you were to give it a letter grade, I'm a B minus.
B minus. That's a good number.
I'm a believer in, you don't want to be an A. If you're trying to be an A, you're going to freak out, you're going to binge. It's a disaster.
It's a disaster.
You know what I mean?
That's fair.
You don't want to be too low. A good B minus, even a C plus.
I want to say I'm a B plus. I wouldn't say I'm in the A range.
Pretty
Stick
good.
in the B's, but I'm going to go B plus, where I like to really keep it at home, healthy.
Yeah.
But when I go out, all bets are off. Like, you want to enjoy when you're eating out. When you're at home, I'm bland, Dan. I don't. But when I'm out, let's do it.
Are we talking about, like, you're having a server? Or, like, if you're going to Cafe Rio, that counts?
Well, no, a server, a real meal.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I honestly, you guys will hear this on the show, I'm not big on fast food anymore. I should have said this at the beginning of the episode. I don't know the last time I've been to Panda Express. I'm sure I did it last year, hit the food court. I'll do it.
Yeah.
But this is a big college nostalgic. That was the point of doing this so early in the show. I wanted to pick nostalgia places for me.
Wait, how often do you dine? How often do you go out and you get waited on by a server?
We try to do date night every week, but we miss. We miss.
It's
every other week. I think we've been on an every other week schedule for the most part, especially with the holidays. We didn't go out. I don't think we went out in December, but we went out for New Year's. So yeah, like every other week.
Dude, that's amazing. Like for us, it's so difficult to get like a babysit. Like
absolutely.
as you know, we got a special needs son. It's our house
Hard
is
enough to get you on the show.
So So for us, if we rarely go out to just dine, but whenever we do, it's like my favorite thing in the world.
Oh, absolutely.
You know what I mean? But we do a lot of like, Mobetta's, Cafe Rio, all that.
Yeah, that doesn't count. That's, we're just picking up some lunch, getting things going before we go to Hobby Lobby. That's...
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, we got the greens.
One complaint, I will say, Panda Express nailed everything on the order except chopsticks.
Yeah.
I didn't even think to ask. You'd think a Chinese place would give you chopsticks, but we're going to have to do this whole thing with forks. I wanted to see if you were a chopstick guy.
Dude, 100%.
You'd wreck a chopstick, wouldn't
listen,
you?
I would say I am advanced.
Oh, pretty.
I would give myself an advanced score. Not an expert, but fairly savvy.
But we're going to be forking for this extravaganza. So, super greens, I'm seeing kale, broccoli, and cabbage. Looks like the main three.
I'm impressed that you recognize kale.
Oh.
I wouldn't know it if I saw it.
I'm a B+ health guy.
All right,
okay?
all right.
You can't be a B+
I'm a B-,
without...
sometimes C+.
You can't be
all right,
B+ if you don't know what kale is. You throw some lemon, some sea salt, I'll mess up some kale.
Okay, but is that because I feel like people try to convince themselves they like kale, but nobody.
Spinach is better. Hold on, spinach is better.
All right.
But kale has its place in the world.
Okay.
Now pace yourself.
That's what I'm looking right there. That's not spinach, is what you're telling me?
No, the leaves are too curly at the top.
Oh, see, that you are true B+.
No, spinach is a flat leaf. The kale, because that's why it's always at salad bars. It's got that big ruffly look to it.
Well,
so that's how you know this is kale.
Load up on this kale.
Hey, pace yourself. I know it's not the biggest
I'm
menu
very
in the world.
excited over it.
You're okay. All right, let's see a super greens.
I quite enjoy that. I'm going to be honest, dude.
Little terry sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's something extra on there. I don't know what it is, but...
See, and here's my thing. In life, you decide when you want to indulge and when you don't. Mm-hmm. I can understand people not going for this because they're going to get Panda Express. You're like, if I'm going to go out, I don't want to get vegetables. But if you're trying to eat healthy without having time to cook, I don't buy the excuse of I'm always eating out. They have healthy options. They're there.
Everywhere you go, there's a healthy option.
100%. So when I lost some weight, as you may know, back in the day.
Can you give a number?
40. Whew. Dropped 40. Dropped
the
40.
real deal.
But you can do any, if you went white rice, super greens, and the chicken teriyaki, you can go to Panda Express and lose weight, 1,000%.
Yeah.
It's all doable.
Anywhere you go has a healthy
Even lo mein.
option.
You could do the chow mein, which we're going to try now. But you absolutely, if you're going through drive-thrus a lot, you can be health conscious still.
Now, fun fact about...
No one wants to.
No.
But you can.
No, it's an adjustment.
It's 100%. It's an adjustment.
Fun fact about this.
Talk to me.
They're going to try to force you to pick one or the other.
Yeah.
Little inside trick on the Panda. You just say half and half, please.
You'll get both?
You get both. It's just a little inside baseball, buddy.
I didn't know that.
I got these kids, man.
Oh.
They like the variety.
They don't want one or the other.
They like the mix, man. You say half and half,
you get it every time. No extra charge.
No extra charge
Included.
like these places like to do.
Panda's doing it right.
Half and half.
Okay.
Tell them that.
I have never had the fried rice at Panda Express. I love the noodle. I'm a chow mein guy.
The Asian noodle Filipinos are big on his pancit. I've slowly been introduced to
You're bringing insider knowledge left
appreciate
and right.
Asian noodles. I used to have no interest in noodles within Asian cuisine, but I'm a convert.
Are you a fat noodle or a thin noodle guy?
Ooh, I'm thin.
Oh, okay.
I'm a thin noodle guy.
I like a thin noodle too.
Yeah.
I got to stick to my. I love little sweet and sour with my chow mein.
Whoa.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. Not as many vegetables as I'm used to seeing in their chow mein. They usually have a nice little cabbage spread. This is basically all noodle, but I'm not going to complain. I'm going to live my life with it. I would have loved to try and impress you with chopsticks. But I
see your sweet and sour.
Oh,
I raise
changing it.
I raise you a little chili sauce.
Oh,
right.
Okay.
I mean, just a little zing, buddy.
Is it hot?
I think it's time.
Have we talked of how spicy does Pete Jr. like his food?
Pete Jr. is a novice. Okay. When it comes to spice, but I'm slowly building up my palate for it. But
See, and I like a spice.
A little.
Jordan has called me a spicy boy.
Really?
Yeah. Living in Nicaragua, we'll do that to you. I got into spicy. I can get spicy. I don't love it burn your village spicy.
Right.
But I can do spicy.
Have you told me before you lived in Nicaragua?
Yeah, we've talked about this.
Oh my gosh, I'm terrible. How long did you live there? Tell me again.
2 years.
Okay. Well, listen,
How long did you live there? 2 years.
You probably have a much better
the amount of time that I lived in Nicaragua. You just brought that. No one says Nicaragua. You're like 3 months, 4 months, Paul. Were you studying abroad? Why would you ever go to Nicaragua? Tell me the amount of time that you might have possibly lived in a foreign third world country.
Good surfing in Nicaragua, by the way.
All right, back to the chow mein.
Cheers. Yeah, man. That's classic.
It's classic. I love a good chow mein from Panda.
You know what I'm going to say?
What?
That's comfort food.
1,000%.
That's what that is.
For people that want to talk heat on Panda, dude, you're never going to get a bad noodle there.
Dude.
It's delicious.
It's
like, super authentic? Would your in-laws serve it? No, but that's not what we're here for.
No, man. Like, honestly.
It's just doing what you do, simple and good. That's all that matters.
And let's just be honest with ourselves. We all end up in the drive-thru.
Oh, absolutely. Now that Panda has some standalones, 1,000%.
Oh, shit. I did a little sweet and sour and chili mix there.
Can I tell you, I'm going to chili these fried rice.
I'd say you do it.
Fantastic. You know, I forgot a spoon.
I quite enjoyed that.
You did?
Yeah.
Are you so you do the half and half, or is that something you do for your kids?
We all do it. All right, so we're going chow mein?
So
we're going
fried rice, nice little amount of egg, peas, carrots, maybe a little bit of onion. I'm a chili sauce this one.
Oh yeah, that's the right call.
Because I'm not the biggest rice guy, but let's.
Ooh.
Oh, that's got some kick.
Okay.
That's got some kick. Ooh. Okay. That's Kung Pao. That's not a sweet chili sauce. That's a chili sauce.
Yeah.
See, that's spicy.
Okay, let's
But you like that.
Uh-huh.
That's spicy. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, buddy.
Okay.
Let's talk about the rice.
Talk to me. Hit me with the rice.
So you said you're not a rice guy.
I mean, I don't hate rice. Let's see what this is. Hold on.
Oh, that's so interesting. I used to not be a rice guy. Upon marrying into Filipino culture, every dish now,
Yeah.
I'm like, just put some rice on it. Like, it just completes.
So you've become a rice guy.
Oh, it completes the dish.
I will say the chili sauce helps it, and not eating chili sauce straight, way more flavorful.
Yeah.
That said, the rice is cooked well. I got a nice little veggie, little bit of egg in it. I would go chow mein 10 out of 10 times.
Wow, okay.
I will, listen, I love that you came on this program and shared some insider. You can get half and half. That's never coming out of my mouth. Just chow mein the whole way. Do it. Chow mein the whole way.
That's a Panda classic.
Panda classic for you.
Fried rice.
Panda first time for me. We're going in entrees right here, right now.
About to get serious.
About to get serious. We are now in the meat, literally, of the Panda menu. There's only one place to start. Orange chicken. We got the largest. We know it's good. Everyone goes for the orange chicken.
Panda classic.
Panda classic.
Can I just say, as noted, okay. I'm boring. I go for the same things over and over, so
Absolutely.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
You got all these additions for me.
It's the point of the show.
We'll see what happens.
Are we missing out on anything? Should we be doing that?
I get the same thing over and over.
1,000%.
This might make me adjust.
When you say it's a classic, it's what you get, right?
It's what all of my family gets but me.
Whoa,
but just for you, buddy, just for you, I actually gave up on.
Because you're a beef and broccoli guy.
I gave up on fried food a long time ago.
Oh, so you're doing this for me.
Doing it for you, baby.
Okay, you only need one. We're just tasting.
Well, come on. We're getting after it.
All right. All right, orange chicken.
Here we go.
The classic.
Always delivers.
It's perfect. They never got it wrong.
Yeah.
That's sweet to me.
That's sweet to me.
There's just a little bit of a hey.
A little subtle zing in there.
But that's not spicy at all. They never miss on the orange chicken. It's so good. So good. Second biting. You love it that much.
I haven't had it in forever.
Fair enough.
Orange chicken's great. It definitely, given that I rarely, pretty much almost never eat fried food.
How long have you been off the old fried food? And you give yourself a B- on health?
So here's the thing.
We're going to go to my favorite right here. Number one, every time, I never miss at Panda.
Wait, what?
It's worth the extra $1.25 every time you get it.
Okay.
It is the honey walnut shrimp.
See, I've never even touched this before.
You've never touched the honey walnut
shrimp? Never touched it.
Now, you got to go into this. It's more of a glaze than a sauce. When you go sit down, it's a little bit more of a white sauce. This is going to be a little bit more of a glaze.
I gotcha.
Honey walnut
I'm
shrimp.
looking at
Pay
that.
the extra. Do it. I'll just tell you before I even take a bite. This is my favorite thing.
Sweet? Or does
Sweet.
it have a little hint of spice as well?
Well, the first word's honey. That should really...
Fair point.
What? That should give it away. Make sure you get a walnut.
Oh, okay.
There's a little nutty now. You're going to have to go down to that side. There you go.
Oh, yeah,
Get the full experience.
I got
There
the
it
whole
is.
deal.
There it is.
All right, here we go. First time ever. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's not bad.
It's not going to leave you upset.
No.
Lightly breaded, glazed. The walnut gives you the crunch you're desperate for. Throw that with some chow mein and get out of town.
Yeah.
They need more walnut.
Nice.
I will say we got under walnutted, but that's
That's a nice balance.
a nice balance. Can't live without it. I love it. And that's when I refer to, like, when I go out, I go big. I will drop the extra for the honey walnut shrimp.
Look at big spender over here.
I know.
Little extra $1.50 this guy.
Little $1.50. Let's see. Oh, this is another premium. We'll just do the. I think there's 2 premiums on the menu. This is the black pepper steak.
You just introduced me to one. I give this my strong recommend. I'm
Wow.
a big fan of, yeah.
Really?
This is worth the premium.
Worth the premium.
Yes.
Right out the gate, I'm seeing lots of vegetables. And can I tell you, that's my big pet peeve with Chinese places. And this, I didn't want to say it earlier, but I'll say it now, like broccoli and beef. Broccoli's first. There's so much broccoli.
Heavy
and then,
on the
like,
broccoli.
I don't want it heavy on the broccoli. You can put some broccoli in there, but stop trying to sneak extra broccoli in.
It's more of a broccoli dish with a beef garnish.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
That pisses. That's why you go orange chicken. You go honey walnut shrimp, because that's every bite.
Well, if you're paying the premium,
If you're paying the
give
premium,
me some of the extra beef.
Yeah.
For goodness sakes.
I will say there is a nice, good portioning
There
of
we
beef.
go.
It's on the bottom, but there it is. Okay.
Okay.
I got that. I'm gonna try and get all. It's got some onion. Looks like a water chestnut, maybe.
I don't know if this is healthier, but it's what I choose to believe.
It's not less healthy.
Because
It's not
I
fried.
think that's right. I think
Absolutely.
that's right.
Get after it. Do your
I
thing,
don't know
my
what
guy.
they're cooking this in, but
Oil.
yeah. It's glistening.
I'll rattle that mystery out for you.
Yeah. See, I just love that. I love it, man.
Steak's too chewy. I'm a very big.
But okay. I've seen your posts. Actually, see, now I just set myself up here because I've seen your social media posts of steak.
Yeah,
This man makes a mean steak.
I do. I'm a big steak critic.
I mean, like, as I'm like
This
watching
doesn't-
these posts, I'm like, I need to get over to Paul's house because they look amazing. I don't know what you're doing, by the way.
I know.
But they look
I know some
perfect
tricks.
every time.
I do like to cook. I know a couple of things, and that's not it. I mean, the steak, it's okay. Very forward on the pepper. I would never buy that. That one falls short for me. But can I say, is this what it normally is? You like that?
Well,
Now that I just ripped it to shreds, please defend it.
Still pretty good.
All right, you like it. Okay, that's fine. Listen, we can disagree. We don't have to.
allowed.
That's kind of the point of the show. One thing I look for, and the orange chicken does it too, is when a Panda says chicken breast. Because if it just says chicken, you're gonna, who knows, what does that mean? Is that a chicken kneecap,
Yeah.
a foot, a beak?
Yeah.
You don't know. But when it says sweet fire chicken breast, I'm all in.
Everybody loves the chicken breast. The thigh, very underrated though.
Oh, I'll do, if it said
the
chicken
thighs,
thighs.
come on now.
Yeah, I like a dark meat.
Oh, here we go.
Sweet fire chicken, this is in the medium. This is another one of my classic.
Yeah.
This is in the rotation. If I'm not feeling orange chicken, I will sweet fire chicken all day.
Okay.
Love it. Love the sweet fire chicken. Let's see. Oh, let's get a little pineapple. It's kind of a sweet and sour,
Yeah.
but not.
I'm seeing a couple little
Little pepper too.
little pepper dash on.
Red pepper and a pineapple. Okay.
All right.
Have you ever had this?
I think I have had this one, but it's
Okay.
been so long.
It's
You know what I did? That was an amateur move. You got to go pineapple first.
pineapple first.
Then
Absolutely.
I'm slipping and sliding. All right. Cheers, mate.
Cheers.
Yeah. That's good stuff.
See, that just feels like real food.
Yeah.
It's
Did
a
not
chicken. It's a
disappoint.
chicken nugget. Let's not get it twisted. But it's a very good chicken nugget.
Yes.
That is
An
fantastic.
Asian infused chicken nugget.
And see, that's the right ratio. If you're going to throw vegetables in there, that's what I expect.
Yeah.
That's what broccoli and beef should be. It should be beef and broccoli. Lots of beef, and then you got broccoli in there. Like there's peppers, there's onions, there's pineapple, but it's all chicken.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal is with the broccoli beef where they've just really committed to that broccoli.
Should we do it now? Where is beef broccoli? Oh, it does say broccoli
let's
beef.
See, let's see if they.
Do you think there's a piece of beef in here?
You know, I'm going to put my money on it's a 4-to-1.
4-to-1?
Broccoli to beef ratio. Wait a second.
That's not bad.
That's
not bad. That looks 50-50. I'll take 50-50.
Panda.
Those are the two things in there.
You've started to earn your way back in my heart.
We're just going to do a piece of beef, piece of broccoli. Where are you on the broccoli scale?
I like it. I hardly ever eat it.
Wow. You got the biggest piece of broccoli in the container, so you must like it more than you're saying.
Well, you know what? Let me get a smaller one.
Yeah, get a smaller one.
No, there is no smaller. That's at the bottom.
There you go. There you
now
go.
We're
That's
talking.
tasty.
Now we're talking.
There we go. There we go.
All right, bottoms up. Notice the pattern.
I don't like the steak here.
I'll notice the pattern.
Yeah. I don't like the steak here.
Not a fan of the steak. For you, at Panda, the fried options are your comfort food.
They are.
You know what I mean?
100%.
You're like, let's cut the BS. There's a reason I'm here.
I'm not hiding it.
Give me my noodles. Give me my fried favorites.
They have walked the shit out of these vegetables. Every vegetable we've had, though, perfectly cooked. I'm going to give them credit where it's due. The broccoli's fantastic. Let's go to the grilled chicken teriyaki. We're going to play with some sauces on this one. I'm probably going to eat a significant amount of this. Fun fact is dark meat. So this is going to be it's going to be your thighs.
I've noticed that.
Their teriyaki chicken is not chicken breast. It is chicken thigh. So,
but very flavorful.
Very flavorful. And I've eaten this many times. And when I'm not feeling fried foodie, I'll reach for a teri chicken.
Yeah.
Mobetta's, Panda Express, you can do it all day. All day. All right, let's see here. Let's get a piece of chicken. Smells good. Oh, yeah. I'd mess with this.
There we go.
Yeah.
It's very easy for that to be overly dry.
It's not.
It's not at all.
Moist. Very good.
Moist, flavorful.
Solid. Let's run it through again. Let's do the hot mustard. Yeah, we've done the chili sauce.
See that little chard on the edges?
Yeah.
Big fan of that.
Big fan.
All right, here we go. So you are, wait.
When I do it, it's called burning it, but when they do it, it's char. I like that.
You're just going straight to the source.
Straight on.
None of this smear on the plate business.
No. Your plate's a mess.
Yeah, I'm like a child.
That's a solid mustard.
Yeah.
See, that's not too spicy at all. It's deceiving because the chili sauce is by far the most spicy.
But I love the
mustard
chili
sauce.
Yeah.
It's good. I want to try this hot mustard on the rice. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna dip back. I just want to see what I'm missing out on. No, mustard doesn't belong on rice. That one's on me. I took a risk.
Yeah.
Made a mistake.
Really liking this teriyaki chicken here.
It's up there. Underrated.
Underrated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Very good. Solid.
By the way, great Filipino dish, chicken adobo. Historically Hispanic dish.
Okay.
But with the Spain influence into the Philippines, that made its way there.
Okay.
It's basically an Asian version of chicken adobo.
Oh.
You want to make that with thighs.
You do.
Phenomenal with thighs. You can do a chicken breast.
So I need
the
to
correct
make
answer is thighs.
So I need to make steak for you, and you need to make chicken adobo for me.
That's the deal.
Deal.
We chicken adobos are a regular course in our home.
We've reached an accord.
That is my Filipino favorite dish.
Filipino favorite dish. Okay.
Okay, let's make it happen.
Let's do it. All right, this is the mushroom chicken. Never had it before.
I have had this. I like this one.
A lot of zucchini.
And
this is going to be chicken thighs. You can tell it's dark meat. This isn't going to be your chicken breast. This is mushroom chicken. You're going to be chicken thighs, zucchini, and mushrooms. I'll let you go first pull.
This is another one, too, where it's like, did they mess around and give me a bunch of veggies and a little sprinkle of chicken?
I have been impressed with their portion sizing for all of it.
This one's looking pretty good.
They have not done us wrong. That's a nice amount of chicken. We're going to get, what are you doing?
It just inspired me, buddy. I'm thinking I'm going to go one no mustard, but then one with mustard. I'm just thinking it's going to work.
And I feel like this is going to need some flavor. I'm going to just do a little sweet and sour on this, just for fun.
With mustard right out the gate here.
Mustard. Yeah. Nice. Ooh, mushroom immediately.
Yeah.
So while you can't see it, I think that's why they did the dark meat. So you can't tell what's meat and what's mushroom. That might be half mushroom, we just can't tell.
Here's the deal. It's not that like you don't appreciate a nice cooked mushroom, but when you expect to bite a piece of chicken and some mushroom.
And mushroom hits you, you feel lied to.
You really shortchanged
like a raisin in a cookie when you think it's chocolate chip. You don't want that. So what do you think though? Worth an order?
I like it, yeah. We get this from time to time.
Okay.
Not as commonly, but every now and then just switching it up.
I could take it or leave it.
Yeah.
And by take it or leave it, I emphasis on heavy on the leave it. There's too many. Here's the thing: we've already had so many good things, and even if you're getting a 3 entree thing, there's no way that's in my top 3. I All right, we're gonna hit up Beijing Beef. Underrated.
I have had this one.
Yeah.
Big fan.
And again, mostly beef. It's a little bit of pepper, a little bit of onion, a lot of beef. And I'm gonna save my opinions on this till after you bite.
All right, here we go.
Yeah.
Oh, see now, beef connoisseur over here. Oh, see, you just gave yourself away. Showed your hand there, buddy.
I did. So it's low-key fire, man. That,
Pretty good.
a double dip on the Beijing beef. It's good. See, like when you give me that pepper steak and the beef and broccoli, when this is available to me,
Yeah.
no.
Here's the deal. I went no breakfast this morning.
Me neither.
I knew we were doing. I'm like, I don't mess around. We're going empty stomachs, full appreciation.
I'm unfazed. We only have 3 things to go.
Really?
Yeah. 4. There's a dessert.
Paul blew my mind. I had no idea. Like, that's the thing. I get the same thing over and over. I did not know they have desserts.
It's new. It says new, so it may not stick around.
All right.
You never had a chocolate chip cookie at Panda back in the day? They used to have chocolate chip cookies.
I don't think I did.
They don't have them anymore, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Okay. Another one I've never had before, Kung Pao chicken.
Never.
I've never ordered
That
this.
is a Panda classic, my friend.
No, is it?
Yes.
So
Wow.
my dad loved his 2 favorite. This might be part of, actually, I think I'm just uncovering some trauma. He loved beef and broccoli.
Yeah.
And it drove me nuts.
Interesting.
Because I never really cared for it. And I was like, order something else, man. And he wouldn't,
Yeah.
because that's what he wanted, because he was paying for it.
Yeah.
And he loved cashew chicken. And for some reason in my mind, I've always associated cashew chicken and Kung Pao chicken, because there's like peanuts in it, right?
Yeah. So
And-
wait, you've never been a fan of cashew chicken?
No,
I got you.
no. Again, I
Kung
want.
Pao, it's a different world, my friend.
Is it?
Well,
And I think he's done Kung Pao before. This is the most vegetables. This one, I don't know if you can see.
I think the Kung Pao has a little bit of a zing.
Well, it better. It's Kung Pao. Okay, I'm gonna go into this straight. Never had this ever before.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, you got a pepper in there. You be careful, sir. You have a wife
A lot of positives is what I'm saying.
at home.
Here.
Okay. I would never put a Pao on that. It's like Kung chicken. Kung Pew. It's Kung Pew chicken.
You know what?
The chili sauce is
Chili sauce,
way
come to my rescue.
more. It should be Kung Pao chili sauce. No.
Yeah, once you put the chili, that's like how it should
Yeah.
taste.
Yeah, that's how it should. That chili sauce is hot. I'm gonna go down. I want to get all the sauce. I want to see if I'm
It
missing
kind of
something.
just tastes like a little
Cashew chicken,
teriyaki,
like a
kind
peanut
of,
chicken.
Yeah.
No,
I was hoping it would have a Pao.
there's no Pao.
No Pao.
Kung Pew chicken is what we'll call it.
Maybe they toned it down.
The jalapenos at Taco Bell put that to shame, and that's not good. All right, another one I've never had before, because this is my least favorite vegetable, string beans. So this is going to be a string bean chicken.
So, okay.
Oh.
When I go,
Uh-oh.
I normally do the chicken teriyaki broccoli beef.
Okay.
The next most common is string bean and broccoli beef.
String bean chicken and broccoli beef? Come on, man.
I totally
Live a
do.
little.
I totally do.
Stop it.
This is
Why?
this looks like home.
It is string bean chicken breast. So I will give you that. Makes
That's,
me a little bit happier. I like the sauce and a very meat forward dish.
Let me know how that treats you, buddy.
That smells. Hold on. I want to clear my palate from Kung Pew. Here we go.
Huh?
Bro.
Right?
I gotta
Come
say,
on.
best new thing I've tried.
Biggest
I would have
surprise
never.
on the-
Biggest surprise.
I like it.
Okay. Biggest surprise. This is
I
why you do. This is
oversold.
why you do the show.
I oversold the steak one,
Not remembering.
but I'm
who I
glad
am.
this flew through the radar or flew under the radar.
Yeah.
No expectations. You just went in.
Went in.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
I would order that. I could order that.
I'm telling you, man. That's my number 2.
That's a good one.
And the string bean's got a crunch.
Yes.
like
Can
what
I
we were
say
saying before, like
their
a-
vegetables have been perfect. Nothing is soggy. A little bit of crisp cooked
Yeah.
perfectly.
Yeah.
The broccoli, the beans, the peppers.
Yeah.
Nothing's been mushy. Nothing. This one I've gotten before. I like this one.
What we got?
But here's the thing. I used to get this one more, and then the sweet fire chicken breast came along, and that's taken over. But this is the honey sesame chicken breast.
I believe I've had this.
Looks like you've got some yellow peppers. Looks like green peppers as well. And I'm guessing it's going to be sweet. Again, first word honey, so don't
I
be thrown off.
believe anytime they've been out of the orange chicken,
Oh, is
and
this
my
what
wife
you're...
gets
Okay.
super irritated, this has to be my go-to to say, hey, but they do have this.
The honey sesame's there. Honey to start. Sesame to finish.
Yeah. That's not bad.
That's the opposite. It's good. And I'm wrong. It's green. It's got green beans. That's what pepper.
Yeah,
It's a green bean.
I forgot about that.
I'm coming around to my least favorite veg. I don't like string beans. I'm liking them at Panda.
You needed a little crisp.
Wow, impressed, shocked.
Yeah.
Honestly. Okay, that was a good one to end on. You need to finish your dinner, sir, if you're gonna have dessert. How
Dude,
dare you?
I know. I'm being rude. I'm very sorry. You told me I'm pouring too much on my plate, and I'm like, I think I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, you've made huge mistakes.
It's ridiculous.
We'll wait.
I'm enjoying all this. You're a great host, I must say.
You just come here piling the food. How are we going to do the leftover draft? You didn't leave any. You dumped it all over your plate.
I know. I got overly excited. I skipped breakfast, you know.
I did too, but have some control, man.
I'm eating fried food today. I'm like, this is a big day. You know? I don't know if I believe in the cheat day.
You got to be. Here's the problem with the cheat day.
Nuts. That's why I go for the B-.
Yeah.
Because if you try to be too strict, the cheat days get crazy, buddy. You know.
Here's the problem with cheat days.
Yeah.
Eat leftovers. Cheat days turn into cheat 3 days real quick.
It's a cheat weekend.
It turns into a cheat, and you can't have a cheat weekend.
No.
You haven't. What I have learned. This is why I go to B+. You can't have a cheat day. You can have a cheat meal. When you switch that.
Big believer in that.
Yes.
Preach.
If you can switch your mindset to one meal, I can eat whatever I want. It opens up so many possibilities because you're not taking anything home the next day. You're not going to try and overindulge and see, like, there's pathways in your brain that will try and, like, make excuses for you.
Yes.
Like, oh, cheat day, so, okay, breakfast, now I've got to I've got to have 3 donuts, then lunch I've got to have all this fried food, and then by the end of the day you want to die, you didn't finish everything, and you're like, well, I don't want to waste the food, we got to eat it tomorrow.
Yeah, it's way better to have a cheat meal, and then you're like, you know, I treated myself a little bit on this one.
Yep.
I'll be better on the next one. Maybe you go a little overly healthy on the next one, and then you're not.
B+. Again, don't count calories, but count what you're eating. Everything counts.
Yeah.
You can't, like, you know, forget that crumble cookie that you had at 2:30. That counts. That's you're done with calories. You're done. You can't have an 800 calorie cookie and then have dinner. So and can I tell you? So the first thing, cut out fried foods and sugar for the most part. And number 2, dude, I am done eating. 5 o'clock?
Oh, you're so much better than me.
I'm not a dinner.
That's the plus over here.
No.
Mr. Minus, I'm like freaking 11 o'clock. I'm like,
no. But I do not dinner unless we go out to dinner, right?
Yeah.
I'll still do a 6:30 dinner reservation, but that for me is indulging. And if I'm going to break and eat dinner, I'm not getting beef and broccoli.
What time are you calling it a day? Like when you hit the hay? Like you
11.
Oh, so you're going some distance. Wow.
Dude, I'm shot by 11. You're older than me. How do you make it past? You're eating at 11?
Oh, it's
C+, bro. You can't be eating at 11 and be.
Oh, I've been downgraded.
But I'm a 2-meal guy.
2 meals.
You don't need 3 meals, man.
Man, you're blowing my mind over here.
See, that's the thing. Make it count. And that's what when I've tried to, like, talk to people about just shifting your mindset. Honestly, just setting boundaries with yourself.
Yeah.
And is what I'm eating worth it? Do I care about the cheese on this, like cheese on a sandwich? Get it off.
Yeah.
You don't need that. Cheese on a pizza, you gotta have it.
Speaking of pizza, New York or Chicago?
New York.
Yeah, that's the right answer.
I've only had one.
So good.
We're way off topic.
Yeah, but this is.
We went from me stalling time for you to finish your meal.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
To
now
talking about pizza.
Well, I told you.
Listen,
I can never get out to just dying.
No.
Here, my date here is he's rushing me along.
Here's the thing. My favorite pizza in Salt Lake is the pie.
The pie is good. That's my
that's a thicker crust. I like a thicker rolled crust over in New York. But Chicago, I've had Chicago style one time, and I was like, this is a casserole that looks like a pizza. But I love a Detroit style pizza. I like a pan pizza with the crispy edges.
Detroit is good.
You can get there, but New York over Chicago every time.
Dude, you mentioned feta earlier.
Yeah. I think every show I'm going to mention feta. It's a requirement.
There was this place in Huntington Beach. I used to live in Orange County. You go surfing, and then when you're done, you can go buy pizza by the slice, New York style.
Ooh.
And they had this option where it had the mozzarella, but also had feta in there. It was to die for. It was my favorite.
Nothing's better
New York
than feta.
style with feta. Unbelievable. I'm shocked over here. 2 meals.
Yep. I'm a 2
6 hours no eating, and you're telling me
before bed 6 hours.
Panda has dessert, which at that.
Let's get into it.
Let's do it right now.
Even though he didn't finish his food. Yeah, man. 3 meals is for suckers.
Oh, dude, I'm terrible.
And can I tell you, and I didn't say this before, but the big thing, the IBS, man. You can't go to bed with a full belly with IBS.
Yeah.
I sleep so much better, man. This is the new dessert from Panda Express, is the apple pie egg roll. And I'm not gonna lie, it looks really good. This thing is coated in cinnamon sugar.
It's like a cross between a churro, apple pie, and yeah.
We're gonna split this thing. This is gonna go against so many things that I just said I don't eat anymore.
Yeah.
This is not good. All right.
Oh, that
Apple pie filling.
man.
Let's go in on it. Should we put chili sauce on this or?
I think we can go straight, buddy. Did you keep that in the oven? Mm-hmm. The fact that it's nice and like steaming hot in the middle.
It's steaming hot in the middle.
That's damn good.
Yeah, and it's still crunchy.
Yeah.
See, this is my problem with that ragoon we had at the beginning of the meal.
Dude.
That thing was soft already. This is crunchier, and it's been an hour.
This is freaking good, man.
Okay. Yeah, I'll mess with that.
Yeah, dude.
Here's the thing.
That's a good blend.
It's lacking apple.
A little light on the apple. They could beef up.
I think you need to beef up the apple a little bit. The apple gets lost in all the cinnamon sugar. But it's a churro with a hint of apple. It's not bad.
That's pretty good.
But is it worth the calories we don't count? It's not bad. It's worth a try.
Yeah.
But it didn't wow me enough to be like, you got to go out and get this thing.
Yeah.
A little change of pace, a little dessert. They're trying to get into the dessert game. All right. That's the whole menu. It was actually top to bottom better than I expected. What do you think?
I enjoyed it very much. Got a couple of new items that, well, you know, we're still working on it. We're going to make progress. But a lot of items that I haven't tried before.
Yep.
That was really good. A couple of classics.
And some surprises. There were some pleasant surprises.
Yeah.
But now it's time for our segments of the show. First off, we're going to do the leftover draft. Quick rundown on the rules. We draft leftovers we're taking home. Guests always get the first overall pick. Someone drafts it, you can't have it. Pete Jr., talk to me.
First
overall pick.
First overall pick. I'm playing a little defense by offense.
Don't.
We're going with the chicken string bean.
Oh, you're doing that
I turned you into convert. Immediately dove in.
Wow. I like it. You reached for the string bean chicken. My first pick, this one's not even a decision. Honey walnut shrimp. First overall pick. Absolutely. You failed there, sir. Miserably.
Well played.
Miserably.
Because I have the kiddos, the mama bear at home, they would look at me like, you mean to tell me went over there and didn't bring back some orange chicken? Orange chicken.
I didn't think he was going to do it. I thought I was going to get them both. I thought you were going to play a little.
Old Sneaky Pete.
Old Sneaky Pete. Dang it. I did not think you were going to do that. But that's okay, because when they're out of orange chicken, if I can't have orange chicken, what am I getting? And it is the sweet fire chicken breast.
Aha.
So that will be my number 2. Because it's got a little bit of pepper with it. I like it more than the other chickens, but the sweet fire chicken breast I'm taking second overall.
Can I look at the labels again, good sir?
No.
Oh.
Yes, of course. Mushroom chicken's still on the table.
I saw that. Hold on. 2 seconds. There was a steak one.
Oh, the black pepper steak, the beef and broccoli.
But there was the one that we both collectively were impressed by this steak. You know what? I'm going to go black pepper steak.
You're going black? Oh, wow. You could have gotten that in the 8th round. I wouldn't have touched it.
I like the black pepper.
That's great. You like the black pepper. Well, my third pick, I'm going to take the Beijing Beef, which I believe is what you were thinking, but unfortunately didn't say. So with my third overall pick, I am taking the Beijing Beef. I'm wiping the floor with wiping the floor with this guy. First leftover draft, apparently. 4th pick.
I still feel pretty good about. Okay, here we go.
Got 2 more.
I'm gonna go. Well, this is where I'm gonna go fall into my old habits. Got to go broccoli beef. I feel like they got a good beef to broccoli ratio.
Wow,
today.
You took 2 things that were never. You could have given me a ham sandwich for those. That's great. Take your broccoli. That's good. 4th pick, broccoli and beef. No one fought you for that. No one's trading up for broccoli and beef.
All right.
4th pick. Let's see. Oh, I know. My 4th pick. That one's easy. We went with the chicken egg rolls. chicken egg rolls, fourth round pick. That's going to be what I take.
I completely forgot. All right.
Yeah,
Hold on.
You're getting just destroyed here, sir.
Totally forgot about the.
Don't worry, the spring rolls are still around.
You know what? I'm gonna go. What was that other fried favorite that we had?
I think it was the honey sesame.
I'm gonna go honey sesame.
Honey sesame. Rounding out your fifth pick. Honey sesame.
That's a good pick. Take that one back
That's
for the fam.
Okay, that's a solid pick. Sweet fire, I've already got locked up. Beijing beef, I've got locked. Oh boy, I killed you. Black pepper steak. Who cares? And you know what? It's gonna be. You might call it a boring pick. It doesn't really matter. I'm ending it with chow mein.
Ah, well done.
The chow mein, fifth round, sets the meal, sets the tone. I don't want the rice.
Completes
I'm a
the
noodle
plate.
guy, completes the plate. Fifth pick. And last pick in the draft, gonna be the chow mein.
Did I do my fifth?
I did. You were first, so yes, you've done it.
I was gonna throw a little rice in there.
Nope, can't have it now. Giving it to the dog. Okay, now that we got leftovers out of the way, it's time for the perfect order. This is where we are both going to, if you're going to Panda Express, Pete Jr., now you've tried it all. What is the perfect order? If anyone who watches this wants to have a perfect Panda experience, what is the perfect order? And I'm gonna make a rule for this one. It's a 3 entree.
I was just gonna ask.
It is a 3 entree meal. What is your perfect meal?
All right. Well, you got to do the half and half.
Oh, okay.
Right? Cheat code. Go the half and half.
Okay.
I'm gonna go throw the orange chicken in there.
Okay.
I'm gonna do the chicken and string bean because I really like that one.
Okay. Chicken and string bean, orange chicken.
The sesame beef.
You mean the Beijing beef?
Beijing beef.
Yeah.
The Beijing beef.
You've missed that several times.
Yes.
Including in the draft, which you don't get to take out. Which is disappointing for
My
him,
draft
not me.
went poorly.
Yeah, that was too bad. That's a good order.
Pretty good order.
It's a good order. It's not the perfect order. I'm going to tell you what the perfect order is right here, right now. Forget that half and half. The rice is subpar. You can find better rice elsewhere. You're getting chow mein full across the board. You have to start with the orange chicken. That's not a big surprise. Everyone knows about the orange chicken, but they don't let you down. It's never going to be bad. It's always going to be great. It's the reason they're still around. It is part of the perfect order. You're going to do chow mein, orange chicken, honey walnut shrimp, and a Beijing beef. Those are your 3. You're getting chicken, shrimp, beef, noodle, sweet and sour sauce on your chow mein, because that's going to be the best sauce of them all. That is the perfect order at Panda Express.
Boom. That's a fine order.
It's the perfect order. But Pete, hey, thank you so much for coming on. I hope you enjoyed it. Unfortunately, we didn't get the ride along shot like we've done in the other episodes because Panda was too efficient. Before I let you go, big thing. What's the name of the show? Best thing on the menu.
Best thing on the menu.
You have to pick one thing. What is the best thing on the menu?
I'm just gonna go with the classic.
Is it?
It's got to be the orange chicken.
The orange chicken.
That's the reason everybody goes.
Okay. It is why everyone shows up, but it isn't the best thing on the menu. Honey walnut shrimp is the best thing on the menu. For me, as far as fast food Chinese, you wouldn't expect full shrimp. And you don't see it really anywhere else. And honestly, it's better than some restaurants' honey walnut shrimp. I've had it before, and it's not, I'm like, dude, it's not as good as Panda's. It is a solid honey walnut shrimp by any comparison, and it is the best thing on the menu. Thanks so much for tuning in. What is your perfect order? Leave it in the comments. Let us know where we should go next. Thanks again, Pete Jr., for coming over. Check out his dry bar specials online as well. Anything you want to tell the people? Anything coming up in 2024?
Yeah, man, I'm going to be at Laughs in Tucson on the 19th and 20th. I'm headlining the Idiot Box in North Carolina on the 8th and 9th.
Of what month?
March.
Of March, okay. The 8th.
Headlining Last Best Comedy Club in Bozeman, Montana on March 15th.
Very good.
Getting after it, buddy.
Okay, check out Pete Jr. Thanks so much for tuning in. See you next time on The Best Thing on the Menu.